Tonight, neighbors and loved ones gathered outside a Silver Spring apartment building to honor the life of Melanie Diaz. The 25-year-old was killed in a large fire at the building over the weekend. As we've been following closely for you, there are growing questions about the fire alarms in the complex. Casey Nolan was at tonight's vigil, and Casey, you are hearing some very different things from the building's owner and then from the people who live there.
Yeah, that's right, Les. And let me tell you, right now, there are some people who knew Melanie, close to Melanie, here working on a memorial to her. Earlier, just a couple of hours ago, this sidewalk was packed with people honoring her. And as you said, people are upset. They believe her death could have been prevented had this building had a better fire system.
You want to write anything to Melanie? You can write something on this board here.
For the kind of loss that words often fail, dozens made sure to show their support.
Seeing everyone is amazing.
Thursday night, friends and neighbors lent their shoulders to the family of Melanie Diaz, who was killed in the fire on the 7th floor of this Silver Spring apartment building.
She was just always a very calm person. Even during arguments, she would always be the person to be like, okay, everyone, let's just sit down and let's just talk.
But 5 days after the fire, any calm is hard to come by for her family and neighbors.
She was robbed of her life, and there is no justification as to why a building that charges so much does not take the proper precautions.
There absolutely was no alarm going off in the main building.
Joe Tresh crawled through the smoke to pull a fire alarm on the floor below the fire.
One of my main concerns, beyond getting myself and my partner out, was to get to that fire alarm because I know it wasn't going off.
After days of silence, the California-based building operator, Trinity Property Consultants, told WUSA 9 in a statement all fire systems within the building were in working order. Alarms that were pulled functioned as intended. All smoke detectors were in working order. Residents say they installed their own smoke detectors in their units. County authorities say the smoke detectors in the hallways are not connected to the building's alarm.
What if I hadn't been awake at that time? How long would it have taken for that smoke to kill me and everyone else on my floor and on the 8th floor?
I just hope that there's change after this. The county needs to do something. The state needs to do something.
Just 11 days before this fire, this building passed a Montgomery County inspection. Authorities say they are now reviewing that inspection for accuracy. As far as the cause of the fire, the company and the county will only say so far that they know it was accidental. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, that comes as little comfort, though, for Melanie's friends and family. Casey, we know you'll stay on this story, and we will too.